India is set to import more specialized Excalibur artillery munitions used during Op Sindoor against Pakistan and the Javelin anti-tank missile system from the US at a cost of nearly USD 93 million. This is seen as a first in the series of defense deals that is to be signed with Washington in the coming months and comes weeks after both countries signed a 10-year framework to deepen the bilateral defense relationship during a meeting between Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and his American counterpart Pete Hegseth in Kuala Lumpur. The deals pursued under the emergency procurement powers, which allows the armed forces to bypass convoluted and long procurement process for contracts with a maximum ceiling of rupees 300 crore, has been approved by the State Department under the Foreign Military Sales route, that is the FMS route. FMS is like a government to government deal which Washington does. Excalibur is fired from the M777 ultralight howitzers, a specialized artillery gun that India had bought 145 units almost a decade ago. While these guns were originally meant to be deployed in the northeast, and they indeed were, following the Pahalgam attacks, Indian Army flew some of them to the line of control with Pakistan. While 9 terror camps were targeted by the Indian Armed Forces on the 7th May this year, only 2 were hit by the Indian Air Force. The rest 7 were hit by the Indian Army, mostly through the M777 guns with the Excalibur. Interestingly, Colonel Koshak Lamba was awarded the Veer Chakra for having executed the first ever air mobilization of a specialized equipment battery, thereby ensuring timely inter-command induction for operation with utter secrecy. Now, that was the M777 battery. According to a notification to the US Congress by the Defense Security Cooperation Agency, the Government of India is requested to buy up to 216 M98-2A1 Excalibur tactical projectiles. Also included in the deal are ancillary items like portable electronic fire and control systems with improved platform integration kit, primers, propellant chargers, US government technical assistance, technical data, repair and return services, among others. The estimated total cost is USD 47.1 million. Now, the notification added that this proposed sale will support the foreign policy and national security objectives of the United States by helping to strengthen the US-Indian strategic relationship and to improve the security of a major defense partner which continues to be an important force for political stability, peace and economic progress in the Indo-Pacific and South Asia regions. The proposed sale will improve India's capability to meet current and future threats by providing precision capability equipment, which will increase the first strike accuracy in its brigades, it said. Now, what about the Javelin deal? In a separate filing, the Defense Security Cooperation Agency said that the State Department has made a determination approving a possible foreign military sale to India of the Javelin missile system and related equipment for an estimated cost of $45.7 million. The Government of India is requested to buy 100 FGM 148 Javelin rounds, 1 Javelin FGM 148 missiles, fly to buy, and 25 Javelin lightweight command launch units or Javelin Block 1 command launch units. The deal will of course include trainers, missile simulation rounds, among others. Sources explain that this is just a one-off emergency procurement deal while both countries work on closing a contract for the joint manufacturing of the Javelin missiles in India. ThePrint had reported in June last year how about 15 years after the initial decision was taken, only to be spiked later for an Israeli system and then for an indigenous solution, India and the US are back to negotiating table for the joint production of the shoulder-fired Javelin anti-tank guided missiles. It is learned that India had in July this year submitted a proposal for the co-production of the Javelins. India's Bharat Dynamics Limited BDL had in February this year signed an agreement with the Raytheon Lockheed Martin owned Javelin joint venture, the JJV, to explore the opportunities for manufacturing of the Javelin ATGMs in India. Lockheed Martin had then said that this will allow the JJV to evaluate the possibility of manufacturing Javelin in India, fulfilling potential future requirements of the Indian Ministry of Defense and strengthening its anti-tank capabilities. Weighing approximately 15.9 kg and shoulder-fired by a single soldier, the Javelin is one of the world's most advanced anti-tank weapons, extensively used in the Russia-Ukraine war. So only time would tell when the actual co-production contract will be signed and when the co-production will actually start. For The Print, this is Snehesh Alex Philip. Do subscribe to The Print's YouTube channel for more such videos.